Lesson 4: The Power of Consciousness. We are diving into one of the most powerful forces in your life, consciousness. What it is, why it matters, and how it shapes everything you experience. Imagine you are sitting in a dark room. Suddenly, someone turns on a light. Everything becomes visible. You can finally see what was always there, just hidden. That is what consciousness does. It is the light that lets you perceive, understand, and grow. Without it, life still happens, but you miss the meaning. So, what is consciousness, really? It's your inner awareness, the sense that you are experiencing life. It's the quiet observer behind your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams. Even when you are still or lost in thought, your consciousness is present, watching, noticing, being. Think of it as your inner light. You don't always notice it, but without it, nothing else can be seen clearly. The more conscious you become, the more empowered, intentional, and awake your life becomes. Right now, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes and simply become aware of your awareness. Can you feel the presence behind your thoughts? That quiet space that just is? Practice this daily. Even 30 seconds of conscious presence can shift your whole energy. You have just learned that consciousness is not just a function of the brain. It is the essence of who you are. It is your light, your compass, and your deepest power. Your evolution begins with noticing, but it doesn't end there. So now that we've explored what consciousness is, you might be wondering, why should it matter to you? Why is understanding consciousness not just interesting, but essential? Let's find out. Imagine this: every moment of love you have ever felt, every fear, every breakthrough, every sleepless night or joyful laugh, they only existed because of one thing: your consciousness. It is the one thing behind everything else. Here's what happens when you start understanding and working with your consciousness. You begin to reduce stress and anxiety because you are no longer lost in your own mind. You gain more control over your thoughts and emotions. You respond instead of react. You feel more present and alive, like life is finally happening with you, not just to you. And most importantly, you stop living on autopilot and start living intentionally with clarity and purpose. The next time you feel overwhelmed or disconnected, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, who is noticing this right now? That moment of asking is the gateway to awareness, to power, to change. So yes, consciousness matters because it's not something you have, it's who you are. And when you understand it, you begin to reclaim your energy, your peace, and your power. Levels of consciousness. Consciousness is not static, it has levels. And as you rise through them, your life transforms from chaotic reaction to deep connection with your highest truth. Let's explore these powerful levels of awareness. Think of consciousness like climbing a mountain. At the bottom, you are surrounded by noise and fog. You are just trying to survive. But as you climb higher, the air clears, the view expands, and you begin to see your life and yourself more clearly than ever before. Level 1. Unconscious. Living, you are in survival mode, reacting, repeating old patterns. Life feels like it is happening to you, not with you. Level 2. Self-awareness. You begin to observe your thoughts and emotions. You notice, I'm feeling anxious. I'm judging myself right now. This is the first shift from autopilot to presence. Level 3. Expanded awareness. You tap into deeper truths. You feel connected to something greater, your purpose, your intuition, even the divine. You respond with clarity. You create from inner alignment. This is where transformation happens. Ask yourself, where am I operating from most of the time? Take 5 minutes today to journal this. No pressure, no perfection. Just observe and begin to gently rise. You've just learned that consciousness has levels, from unconscious reaction to self-awareness to expanded awareness and spiritual clarity. The higher you go, the lighter life becomes. Lesson title: Your consciousness creates your reality. Your consciousness doesn't just witness reality, it creates it. Let that sink in. Ancient wisdom teaches, as within, so without. This isn't just poetry, it's a metaphysical law. Your inner world is always painting your outer experience. Your beliefs and focus shape reality. Whatever you consistently think about, whether positive or negative, begins to filter how you see and experience life. Your beliefs are not just opinions, they're blueprints. What you resist persists. When you push against something with fear, anger, or denial, you feed it more energy. That pain, that pattern, it grows stronger. What you observe with awareness transforms. But when you bring gentle awareness, not judgment, to what's happening within, you begin to shift it. Light dissolves shadow. Observation opens transformation. Here's your practice. Choose one negative pattern or belief you have been fighting. Now, instead of resisting it, observe it with calm awareness. Ask, what is this trying to teach me? This is how healing begins. You've just learned that your inner state creates your outer world. Your focus is power. Resistance keeps you stuck. Awareness sets you free. The inner work is the real work, and it starts now. Consciousness versus mind. There is a powerful distinction you need to understand. Consciousness is not the same as the mind, and knowing the difference changes how you live, think, and choose. Let's break it down. There's a Zen saying, "The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master." Too often people are ruled by their thoughts instead of rooted in their deeper awareness. But you are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. The mind analyzes. Consciousness observes your mind, breaks things apart, questions, compares, solves. That's its job. But consciousness just sees, without judgment. The mind reacts. Consciousness chooses. When something triggers you, your mind jumps in with emotion and defense. But consciousness pauses and responds intentionally. Use the mind, but live from awareness. The mind is a tool. Use it, sharpen it, but don't get lost in it. You are the awareness behind the mind. That's your true self. Try this practice today. When a stressful or judgmental thought arises, don't argue with it. Just say, "That's a thought. I'm noticing it," and breathe. You'll feel the space that opens when consciousness takes the lead. You just learned, the mind reacts, but consciousness chooses. Your mind is a tool, not your master. Living from awareness gives you freedom, peace, and power. How to expand your consciousness. If you have ever wondered how to raise your consciousness, the answer is simple, but powerful. You do not need to escape life. You need to go deeper into it. Let me show you how to expand your awareness from moment to moment, breath by breath. Eckhart Tolle once said, "You are not the voice in your head, you are the one who hears it." This is the beginning of conscious living. It's not about adding more, it's about becoming more aware. Meditation and mindful breathing. Take just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Close your eyes. Feel your breath move in and out. Nothing fancy, just presence. This quiets the noise and opens the space of awareness. Ask reflective questions. Check in with yourself. What am I feeling right now? What am I thinking? This creates a conscious pause and gives you power to choose. Become the watcher of your thoughts. Step back and observe your mind like a curious witness. Don't fight your thoughts, just notice them like clouds floating by. This is the art of becoming awake in your own life. Today, pick one of these practices. A few minutes of quiet breathing, journaling your emotions, or simply observing your thoughts without judgment. Start small, but stay consistent. That's how you build spiritual muscle. You now know how to begin expanding your consciousness through stillness, self-inquiry, and awareness without resistance. It's not about escaping life. It's about waking up within it. Get ready. Your transformation is already unfolding. Signs. Your consciousness is expanding. How do you know when your consciousness is expanding? It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it shows up in the subtle shifts, in how you feel, respond, and move through life. Let's explore the signs of inner awakening you may already be experiencing. Think of it like tuning into a higher frequency. At first, you just notice static. Then, slowly, the signal clears. You start to hear the music of your soul, louder than the noise of the world. That's what expanding consciousness feels like. You react less and respond more. You stop being triggered by everything. Instead of exploding or shutting down, you pause, reflect, and choose your response. You feel connected to something greater, whether you call it God, Spirit, or the universe. You begin to sense that you are part of a divine, intelligent flow. You're not alone. You let go of control and trust. More, you stop trying to force everything. You trust timing. You allow life to unfold, and you move with it, not against it. You experience more clarity, peace, and synchronicity. Things just start to click. You meet the right people. You feel aligned. You sense a deeper peace. Even when things outside are uncertain, you can feel the growth. You notice it in your body, your heart, your choices. You're not the same, and you know it. Pause today and ask yourself, which of these signs do I recognize in my own life? Maybe you're already shifting more than you realize. Celebrate that. Let it encourage you to keep growing. We explored the subtle but powerful signs that your consciousness is expanding. More peace, more presence, more purpose. Growth isn't always loud, but it's always felt. Doubt is a doorway. If you've been questioning what's real, what's true, or even what you believe, take a breath. That's not weakness, that's awakening. In this part of the journey, I want to show you why doubt can be a doorway, not a dead end. Rumi said, "Try to be like the moon in the sky, always full, but always changing." Awakening isn't about having every answer. It's about being open enough to keep asking better questions. Doubt is not the opposite of belief. It's often the first sign of conscious curiosity. Here's what to remember. That inner tension you feel, it's not confusion, it's expansion. When you ask, is this real? Does this make sense? You're shifting from autopilot into awareness. True consciousness is not about blind belief. It's about direct experience, inner clarity, and transformation. Don't rush to fix doubt. Let it breathe. Let it guide you deeper. Take a moment today. Ask yourself, what am I questioning? And what is it teaching me? Notice your thoughts. Notice your emotions. Notice how your focus is already shaping your reality. This is not about certainty. It's about awareness. We've seen how doubt isn't the enemy of consciousness. It's the invitation. When you lean in with presence, even uncertainty becomes sacred ground. Before we move on, let's anchor what you've just learned. These core insights aren't just ideas, they're doorways to a new way of living. A wise teaching says, you cannot change what you are not aware of. The moment you become conscious, you gain the power to shift your reality. Consciousness is your inner power. It's what allows you to perceive, to choose, and to shape your experience. It expands through awareness and presence. Noticing what's going on inside you, moment by moment, is the key to waking up. Living consciously transforms every part of your life. Your relationships, your peace, your purpose, all begin to shift when you live awake. Reflection. Question. Where in your life are you living unconsciously? And what one thing can you begin to observe with more awareness today? Pause. Write it down. Choose one area. And watch how it starts to change when you do. We've explored how consciousness is more than just awareness. It's the source of your power, your clarity, and your transformation. Next lesson: the real power of your mind.